It's Friday. Y'all, today's Friday's message is called A Clean Slate. So earlier this week, I was dealing with asking God just to forgive me about some things that I did. And when I was praying, I heard a clean slate. So that's where this Friday's message is coming from. And I wanted to encourage someone, if you have done wrong, but even if somebody has done wrong to you, ask God to forgive you for the wrong you've done, and ask God to find it in the next person's hearts to forgive you. I saw this meme on Facebook that says, you not forgiving somebody is just like you drinking poison and expecting them to die from it. Forgiveness will rob you of unforgiveness will rob you from a lot of things. Unforgiveness will rob you from happiness. Unforgiveness will rob you from joy, and you hold it on, suffering day by day because you haven't asked God for forgiveness. You haven't forgiven yourself. Ask God for forgiveness. It's not, people think that if you can commit a sin that's going to turn God away from you or make him not love you. No, God view all sin the same. There ain't no such thing as a little sin or a big sin. He view it all the same. People separate it and want to categorize it, but it's all the same. No, nothing that you can do is first a surprise by God. Nothing you can do will separate you from the love from God loving you. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing that you can do to stop God from loving you. So I want to encourage you that ask God for forgiveness. When you repent and ask God for forgiveness for what you've done, he will forgive you right away. It ain't no, oh, well, he will forgive you next week. Or, oh, he will forgive you 2 hours from now. When you ask God for forgiveness, he forgives you and he wipes the slate clean. Now, man might hold you to that, but that they don't even matter. Once God forgive you, that's everything in the world. And once you ask God for forgiveness and repent and turn from your wicked ways and not do that sin no more, the first time you ask God for forgiveness, he forgives you. And you feel so much better about yourself. Now, the enemy will come in and bring condemnation and want to hold you to it. But I want to encourage you, once you ask God for forgiveness, you are forgiven someone. But when the enemy comes and plant those memories back in your head, when the enemy comes in and through your thoughts and your mind, you say, hold up, that ain't of God. God already forgive me for that. That's condemnation. And devil, you can go back to hell where you came from. That's what you need to tell the enemy. You are forgiveness. So what are some things that you want to release? What are some things that you need to ask God to forgive you for? And repent and ask God to help you not do that no more. What are some things that you just need to lay at God's feet and say, Lord, I give it to you? What are some things? Because there's nothing you can do that will make God not love you. Now let me say this also. There's nothing that you do, which I did say earlier, there's nothing that you can do that's catch God by surprise. He knew you was going to do that before he went on the cross. He knew that you was going to do that before you was even born. He knew that you was going to do that before you even know that you was going to do that. And he still loves us, and he still forgives us, and he still covers us and blesses us even when we do not deserve it. And once God does forgive you, you can't let nothing or nobody, no devil in hell, no person, no nothing come against you to make you still feel bad for what you've done. Once you don't ask God to forgive you, that slate is wiped clean, and you got to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. A lot of stuff that we do, we don't forgive ourselves. Forgive yourself. God forgive you, so forgive yourself, and not allow that to be held over your head. Forgive yourself, and once you ask God for forgiveness, it is done. So forgive yourself and move on to a brighter day. Don't stay in that same place. Don't let the enemy plant doubts and keep bringing that same memory up to you. You gotta tell the devil, this ain't what you want. God does forgive me for that. So come on with something else, because we moving on with our life. It's a new day. I ain't even got time for that. And when you realize how God works and know that he forgives you instantly, anything that comes up after that, you know it's the enemy. You know it's the enemy, because you can say, I didn't ask God for forgiveness. God done wiped the slate clean, and leave it at that. So y'all, that was quick, but that was my Friday's message. I just want to encourage you that God don't hold or keep track of all the wrong you've done. Once you ask for forgiveness, all is forgiveness. That slate is wiped completely clean. He don't hold that over your head. He don't say, "Oh, you remember what you did, this and this and this and this," like some of us women do. Like, "Oh, I can tell you what you did 2 years ago at 10:45 p.m." God don't do that. The slate is wiped clean as soon as you ask for forgiveness. And I thank God that He forgive me, because let me tell you, God ain't have forgive me for the sins that I've done, I would have been SOL. You hear me? So I just want to encourage you, ask God for forgiveness. Don't let the enemy step in, and know without a shadow of a doubt that your slate is wiped clean. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Bye.